Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Is this Minakshi?
Yes.
Yes. I was just in my room. Sorry, I went in a meeting and then my PA told me that someone is there. Sorry, my name is Farzan
Okay.
and I'm running Farzan's consultancy services. And it's me and my wife, and we have got our PA there. And this is the only branch we have in Fiji, which is located in Vitilevu, and we've been operating for past 4 years. It's small, but very good. We have received some good feedbacks, and you must have filled in the form with Anna,
I have.
and you have read the clause and everything. Okay, and do not worry, everything discussed is very private and confidential. It's just between us. Even my wife won't be able to know because we have that agreement, like her client is her client, my client is my client. So what brings you here today?
Hi, Farzan. Thank you for the introduction. I've been having, you could say, relationship issues. I have an issue with mostly some guys that mostly with men, you could say. Like I can't
Okay.
stay long with one guy. I'm not
Okay.
sure why.
I'm so sorry to hear about that. Can you elaborate further on that?
So,
Like, let's say, um, what is a stopping factor of not making you stay long with a man?
I would say, okay, my first relationship, it lasted for 5 years.
Okay.
But the guy went abroad and there was a miscommunication and he thought that I met someone else.
Okay, that's so sad.
So
I'm
that
so
hurt
sorry.
me, and then I did not date anyone again for the next 4 years.
So how you felt
It was
after not dating 4 years?
it was
After what has
hurtful.
happened, it was hurtful.
But sometimes when I look back, I wish I wasn't like that. Because I feel like I dragged it, and then there were people who approached me, but then I didn't feel secure with them. I didn't feel like I trusted people.
Right.
So like from then onwards, I would always think, something bad will happen. I did meet some guys, like we were planning to get married as well, but then things just didn't work out.
So what things didn't work out? Would you mind
I think because
letting me know?
I think because I was too lenient on guys, like I believed them so easily. Yeah.
I mean,
I don't have a
we
boundary.
all trust, we
Yeah.
all trust each other.
But the thing with
You know?
me is I don't have boundaries when it comes to guys. I just give them whatever they want.
Okay. So what are your plans in setting the boundaries?
My plans is I'm not sure how to say no. That's the thing. That's why I feel like I need to say no. That's my only plan, to say, when a guy says something.
So on what situations, on what scenarios have you been saying yes, yes, yes all the time? Where you were supposed to say no, but you said yes. Can you think of some scenarios?
So there are times when they'll call me and they'll be drunk, or when they'll want me to buy something, and I'm always saying yes, yes, yes. But whenever I ask for something, like they'll say they don't have the money.
Okay.
And whenever they want
like
something,
whenever they want, you give it.
yes.
Just to bear in mind that he's my partner, I love him, and he loves me, so
that's my way of showing that person that I care.
so it's probably whatever they want, especially money wise.
Yes.
Like you give them money,
Yes.
and when the money is not involved, then do whatever they want, and that's where you get hurt.
Yes.
That's where the issue comes in. So what are your plans in eliminating those relationships which compromises of money, dollars and cents, and where would you be happy?
I'm thinking of now when I have to talk with the guy, as soon as he brings up something about money,
Yes.
I will just break it off as soon as possible. Because I feel like,
You would go over same thing again, like
Yes.
they'll use you,
yes,
and after that they will hate you.
yes.
Right.
Because I feel like there are some good men out there, but some men, as soon as they know that, because like I'm a supervisor and I mean, a good amount of money, and I have my own car, but I feel like, some men are like that. That's why I don't last long in a relationship, and I feel like,
Well, in today's generation Z,
mm,
well, our generation was different, but today's generation Z,
yeah,
these type of things happen. We have had recently a lot of issues relating to this.
mm,
But however, when was the, like you said, you you don't happen to stick with one man because of the issues you have now, is the main thing is the money issue, you know. So are you still single?
in a not yeah, I am single, but I'm
Yes.
seeing other people like
You seeing other
casually.
people? Yeah, casually you seeing other people, but uh, let's think in a longer term where you don't get hurt and you can stick with the person.
Mm,
Because if you're seeing someone casually, how long are you going to see someone casually, and how long would you let that casual person to make use of you? Like you seeing one casual person for another 2 weeks, money issues, right? You leave, you move on to second one. You leave, you keep on moving. So how long are you going to do that?
I don't want to keep doing that.
You don't want to keep doing this. So what do you want to do?
I want to have a stable relationship where I can talk to someone. I think what I need to do is, like when I'm looking back, sometimes I do some self-reflection too, and then I always tell
Okay.
myself, Adeline, I think you should have spoken to him and I don't say how I feel.
Yes.
Like
All,
when someone
yes, that's
hurts me.
another thing. Just going back to your answer where you said that you want to have a stable relationship. How can you have a stable relationship? How can you maintain a stable
I think
relationship?
there needs to be communication because in
Right.
my previous relationships I felt
Mhm.
like when I would talk to a guy and then he wouldn't respond and he'd say I'm busy, so that was normal to me. And I
Okay.
think because I think based back to my dad, because my
Mhm.
parents are divorced, my dad wasn't
I'm so
always.
sorry. I'm so
That's
sorry to
okay.
hear that your parents are
My
divorced.
dad wasn't always around, so for me, it was okay that he wasn't around. So I think I picked up that habit to when guys are not around, we just let them be and do whatever they wanna do.
But you are not going through any violence issue, right?
Mm,
That's, I mean, you are not being hurt or physically being abused or
no,
anything
no,
sort
no,
of that,
no,
right?
nothing
That's good to hear. So what we can do, let's make a contingency plan, and we can have that plan, and we see how it goes maybe for a month,
to do.
and then you come back and we have a discussion again, and if that works for you, then we can change that plan little by little so that you can have a steady relationship. But there will be ups and downs, but not like the way you say people ask for money in the first instance or the second instance. That is like simply person is trying to use you. So what is one thing you are going to do in this contingency plan?
I am going to have open communications with
Open
him
communication, that's awesome.
and try and set boundaries.
Try and set boundaries,
Yes.
and that second and the third thing I would suggest you to do is learn to say no. Not be always available for everyone. Like you say, person, one of your partners were calling you when he was drunk for money. Learn to say no. Instead, you can tell him that what you question him, what do you need the money for? If they say I want to buy some more drinks or whatever, tell them it's night. time to rest. We'll talk in the morning. So you need to just cut it off. I know it's some sort of disrespect, but then you are safeguarding your feeling. You are safeguarding your relationship. And what is another thing you're going to do?
I am going to save money for me.
Yes.
Yes.
Save
Instead of
money.
always spending.
And when you go out with a guy, try and spend equally. Try and have discussion and spend equally.
Because usually
Maybe one time, for example, if you're going for a dinner, and you say, "Let me buy," okay. And if the guy is willing to buy, he will buy as well. Next time you go to dinner, the guy should buy. So it should be basically equal. Or when you're going for a dinner, you say, okay, what will we be eating? And he says, okay, let's get something Chinese. Okay, I get some Chinese. How about you get something Indian? Let's have a mixture. Let me get some Chinese. How about you choose that meal and you get something Indian, so that we can have a mixture of food. Or maybe you're going for a movie. So let's say I get a movie ticket. How about you get our snacks? I mean, there's no harm in always speak your mind out. Always be straightforward. I know sometimes it will be difficult because we get carried away in our relationship. We get carried away for the person whom we have love for. But let's have that little bit of distance. We love the person, but let's have that little bit of distance. So what do you think? How's today's counseling session going on?
It's a good suggestions. These are good suggestions that I can actually work on.
So let's recap our contingency plan. What are you going to do?
Make boundaries.
Right.
Say no.
Yes.
Try and share the money or something like when we go in order.
Yes.
Have better communication as well.
Yes. Sit down and talk. Have discussion. So are you happy to go with this plan?
I'm happy to go.
And are you happy to come back after 1 month?
Yes.
Yes. I want to see you happy after 1 month.
I will be.
Right?
I will be.
Thank you so much for your time, Adeline. We will meet again after 1 month. When you go out, you try and book another session. And trust me, I'll make that session free of charge. Since you have paid the fees today, because I want you to be happy.
Thank you.
Alright. You have a nice afternoon. Take care.